Good morning, having a wee walk round a little village called Carmunnock, just outside East Kilbride. I've not really walked right into this village. I've always driven through and never really explored it properly, so let's have a turn round. You can see, there you are, Carmunnock, Church of Scotland, the Kirk o' the Braes. A nice place to start. Let's see if we can walk into the churchyard. I think we can up here. Here lies the Reverend Andrew Morton, M.A., installed as minister of Carmunnock Parish in 1650. Ejected from this charge in 1662 when bishops were imposed on the Church of Scotland. He did not leave his people. At the risk of his life, he continued to minister to them from houses and in the fields at conventicles. He was imprisoned in Stirling Castle until his health broke down. He later had to go into hiding in Edinburgh, but survived to return to his pulpit at Carmunnock. As one of the faithful remnant of ministers who had survived since 1662, he attended the first General Assembly of the Kirk in 1690, when the Church of Scotland was established. One of the Covenanters. Matthew Bryce, Carmunnock's Covenanting martyr, has no known grave. He was taken prisoner during a dragnet of Covenanters. After 2 trials where he refused to renounce his beliefs, he was found guilty of treason and refusing to accept the king's authority, and was sentenced to death. Matthew Bryce gave his testimony from the steps of the gallows in Edinburgh's Grassmarket before he was put to death on the 12th of August 1685. There you are, two great people who stuck to their principles. So Andrew Morton is buried here. Oh, I can read you something, I can tell you what it says here. The original church was built about 800 years ago. 800 years ago. And there are indications of a tiny Christian settlement in the 6th century. The first name associated with the church is Peter, chaplain of Carmunnock, in 1177. There is a complete list of ministers from the Reformation to the present day in the vestry. The present church was built at a cost of £365 6 shillings, and it dates from 1767. The building was improved in 1871 with a new roof, flooring and increased accommodation. The family vault of the Stirling Stuarts, former lairds of Carmunnock, is on the south wall, beneath what was once their resting room. And so on. There's a bit about the buildings and the graveyard, mentioning Andrew Morton again. Often the gravestones show the occupations of the village people: a teacher, a mason, farmers, artists, ministers of the church. In the graveyard, significant graves: Janet Burnside, widow of South Africa's first black missionary, the Reverend Tiyo Soga of Pretoria; Norman MacLeod MacDougall, artist who designed the church window; John Lawson, landscape painter; William Kirkland and relatives; Private McIntyre, died 1917, Commonwealth War Grave. There you go. Worth a little visit yourself sometime, perhaps.